Channel 4 News with 5-time Emmy Award-winning anchor, Ron Burgundy.
It's Channel 4 News at 6 o'clock.
Good evening, Niagara Falls. I'm Ron Burgundy, and welcome to a special breaking news report. As an award-winning journalist, it is my duty to inform you of a terrifying and horrible news story that I've just been handed. I need all of you to stop what you are doing and listen. Paul Tappay and Samantha Crowe have gotten married. Yes, ladies, Paul Tappay is off the market. I know that you ladies out there must be feeling utterly shattered that you missed out on that specimen. Let's be honest, aren't we all? Godspeed, my friend. Your beard looks amazing, by the way. Sam Crowe, iconic, legendary, renegade outlaw motorcycle club. Come again? Really? So not a motorcycle club. An actual woman. Her name is Sam Crowe, Samantha Crowe. Got it. Samantha Jane Crowe. Goddess, mother, lover. She of the magnificent hiney and ample bosom. Although our paths have never crossed, let it be known that if this union with Paul ever falters, you will always have a place, right here with me, in my pants. So before we get into this fabled love story, let's analyze Paul's own news team assembled here today for this glorious event. First up, Dusty Richard, aka Dusty Richard, Dusty Rich, Dusty Dick, and my own personal favorite, DJ. His friendship with Paul is merely 5 years old, but seems to be able to stand the test of time, mostly because of his wonderful sense of humor and the warm, wonderful feeling of his ample man bosom. Chris Biggs, new to the news team. Apparently this is what passes as a celebrity MC these days. Fart jokes, poodle fuzz, salmon slapping, and poorly written Japanese poetry. Your sophomoric humor is what gives TV and radio personalities a bad name. Bush League. Having said that, can you please introduce me to a real celebrity? Jason Barr? Adrian Daiwan. Daiwan is actually a Mandarin name, meaning friend that owns many tools. Apparently it's a tradition to have a Daiwan in a Tappay wedding party, as some of us saw back in 2001. I myself look forward to Daiwan's newborn son being at Paul's third wedding in 2034. That took an awkward turn. Luke Schmidt. Quick-witted, comedic timing, even-tempered, gentle ginger. All wonderful qualities we have come to know and love in our German friends around the world. You are a wonderful man. I salute you, sir, in the traditional manner. Terrence. Terrence M. Do I have a last name? Really? You're not joking. This is no ruse to embarrass me now. Well, okay. This really writes itself. Terrence melts. In your mouth, not in your hand. And now a public service announcement for those of our viewers that are hearing impaired. Bruce Hodgson, Paul's oldest and dearest friend here today, with a friendship lasting over 20 years. They have a unique and timeless friendship that knows no limits. He loves you. And finally, a special mention to the new little man in Paul's life, Jake David something. Age 6, lover of Lego and Star Wars. When Paul met him, Jake's life was all about Thomas the Train. Now superheroes and Jedi abound in the Tappay Crowe household. Paul and Jake have become the best of friends, all the while competing for Sam's affections. One last thing, Jake. If you're listening, Paul says you're the best. So what the world wants to know is, how did these two star-crossed lovers meet? Childhood romance. High school, perhaps? Growing up in the same neighborhood with dozens of mutual friends, surely these two must have known each other their entire lives. The answer may surprise you. And it all starts with an angry black man with a propensity for vulgarity.
Go the f*** to sleep. Written by Adam Mansbach. Narrated by Samuel L. Jackson.
The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's Stop lying. Lie the down, my darling, and sleep.
Hello there. Don't believe I've met you before. What's your name? Lanolin? Lanolin, like sheep's wool? Oh, hello there. We're back. So Samantha was looking for copies of this book for her friends with newborn children that have had nightly struggles with bedtime. It's a staple bedtime here at the Burgundy House, when properly paired with a glass of scotch. And a glass for us as well. This quest for this great example of children's literature brought her to the world-famous Pulp Comics store, located at 459 Queen Street, Niagara Falls. Like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter. After that chance meeting, their whole worlds and ours would never be the same. Which brings us to today, a moment captured in time. Two young lovers whose passion had crossed years earlier, but were only meant to align when the time was right. For the entire Channel 4 news team, we wish them a long and happy life together, filled with love, laughter, and a growing family. There seems to be only one way to end this special news broadcast, and that's with a heartfelt song by yours truly. Take it away.